Hello, 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 hello. Hi all and welcome to another edition of TraderCast YouTube Live. My name is Phil. I'll be your presenter today. We'll be talking about some key trading levels and we'll be talking about some live trades. This is a little bit about myself. My name is Phil. I am providing trading education through mytradingskills.com. If you're looking for a community of traders, and you're looking for expanded version of what we are doing here in YouTube Live, check us out on TraderCast.com. Over the past 10 years, I've had the privilege of talking in front of thousands of different people, various different industry events. I taught some of these people how to trade. Some of them were brand new. Some of them were experienced or intermediate traders who needed help with a specific area of their trading activity. Big disclaimer, these are my opinions and experiences. This is not the advice. Basically, I'm showing you what I'm looking to do. I'm talking to you about the positions that I'm actively looking at. And this is basically the proof of concept for people who are going through our courses. I think this is what you'll be able to do if you finish those courses, or this is a practical application of what you are learning. I might not be your cup of tea, so that's fine. Go and find somebody else, but find somebody else who can teach you how to trade if you are brand new. Now, currently I only have one open position, which is rapidly changing. I'm long dollar Japanese yen at 113.97. This has been open since Friday, so it's a swing type position. And markets are a little bit volatile for various reasons. For those of you who are not aware, yesterday US markets were closed for Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Day. It was a holiday, so markets were closed, so there was very little trading. So we could see some volatility today, in particular US dollar currency crosses. Now, I'm going to remove this for now and I'll talk to you about some of this stuff later. But this is what we are talking about today. So there is a bit of a volatility right now happening in gold. This is cable, this is euro dollar, this is dollar yen, which is moving a little bit lower. I'll show you my position and then we can move on to the other things. Spare me a second, some breaking news there as well. Open this in a new window. Just bear with me a second and I'll bring it across. This is where we are. Okay, here we go. So this is my dollar yen. This was based in a swing type trade. So what you're seeing here, this is the 4-hourly chart. This is the hourly chart. This is a clear indication why you have sequence of low, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, finally a breakout, trend change, nice bullish engulfing here, reversal and a gradual move higher. So my initial entry was there, my initial stop was slightly lower, my stop is down here, about 30 points of risk. I'm looking for the continuation through 115 towards 116 and possibly even higher. So therefore I'm bullish US dollar currently, because the indications are that there will be likely a few interest rate hikes starting from March. A massive volatility in silver. Silver is breaking out higher and gold is breaking out higher at the moment. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback in dollar yen. Cable is bouncing off the lows and euro is bouncing off the lows. Now, I am looking for a couple of other setups as well in equity indices. This is my bread and butter stuff. I normally trade equity indices, and I would have some positions in gold and oil and few positions in currencies, but mainly major currency pairs. So this is Nasdaq. What I'm looking at Nasdaq at the moment in my book, this is a corrective pullback in overall uptrending market. So I don't want to explain too much, because the purpose of you viewing this is not for me to try and teach you how to trade in the next 10 minutes. And this session will be fast and furious. It will take no more than 20 minutes. But this is the indication of the trend. So therefore, this is a corrective pullback in my book, and I'm looking for a possible reversal. So what I would like to do is I would like to see a pullback to this area down here, 15,200, and a reversal from there. So I would like to see a continuous selling pressure from here, selling pressure, selling pressure, selling pressure, and then possible reversal here for a push higher. And that reversal here should look like this. So a bullish engulfing, a morning star reversal, a bullish hammer, tweezers, something like that. And if you don't know what I mean, it's not really complicated. These are the names of the candles, which are basically the confirmation for me to get in and also to get out of the trades. So this is purely price action, very, very simple. On this chart, you don't have any indicators. You only have the actual price displayed as well. No indicators, no nothing complicated there. So the level that I'm keeping an eye on is 15,200. If that happens and I do get that confirmation, I would likely be looking to put my stop down here at 15,050. So about 150 up to 150 points of risk. And then I would be looking for a push higher for the initial take profit. There will be a partial take profits as we go along at 15,660, 15,700, and then above that, the cluster of these two highs at 15,970. So a few levels where I would like to take profit, but that's where I am with Nasdaq at the moment. This did not trigger just yet. The other opportunity for me from the intraday, shorter term intraday point of view would be if I see a breakout and a move higher at the open. Potentially I could react to that as well, and that would be based on something slightly different, and it would be based on the combination of the trend and then also the fib reversals into the 61.50 and 61.8 retracement. But this is not setting up just yet. The other setup appears to be more likely at the moment. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. Okay, so that's for Nasdaq. Not in that trade just yet, but keeping an eye on it, and definitely paying attention to these levels. Now, the other thing that I am paying attention to right now is S&P. And S&P also appears to be uptrending quite nicely, and this is coming to a fairly significant level of support. This trend line represents the existence of the trend. Trends have greater probability of continuing than reversing, so therefore I'm looking to follow the trend. So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to see if I get a pullback. So I've changed it from the daily to 4 hourly. This is the 1 hourly. This is a swing type trade. I'm looking for a pullback into 4,600 level, and then I'm looking for the reversal from there to go higher, and the reversal should look like this. So this is what I'm looking for, this bullish engulfing. I'm looking for a combination of candles that look like this: red, indecision, dodgy, spinning top, followed by green here, and or maybe a bullish hammer. And then I would likely be looking to get into this trade if it's completed in my time frame. My stop would likely be at 45.65, 45.70, so 30 to 35 points of risk for the potential move higher. And that move higher would likely trigger my partial profit taking at this area here, which is 46.45, 46.50. Breakout above that level, I would likely take profit at 46.80 and then 4,700. At the same time, I would be moving my stop higher and stop higher and stop higher. So if I do get filled, my initial stop would be lower. If I do get partial profit taking, I would likely move the stop at break even or above break even, and so on. That's how I would manage my trade, and these are the levels that I would be paying attention to. So I'm looking for a bullish reversal here. The alternative, if I see a push lower and an end of day close below 4,600, I would walk away from this, because then this would change into something completely different. It will be a loss of support, retest, and then this becomes newly found resistance, and then more selling pressure occurs and we see a corrective pullback to a lower levels. But that's what I'm looking at. This is the primarily uptrending market, and therefore I'm a trend follower, and therefore I'm looking to react to a pullback to support until that support gets broken. So this is becoming a little bit more educational session than I wanted, but that's what I'm paying attention to at the moment. The other thing that I'm paying attention to from the indices point of view is FTSE. European equities or European equity markets appear to be on a nice bullish run. Most of the analysts are predicting that European equities will have a bullish run in this year. They were lagging behind the US equities, and therefore they think that they'll need to catch up with them, or at least carry on in a bullish fashion as well. So FTSE is the typical example of this. The key FTSE is uptrending. Key trading level for me is at 75.30. If I am not 75.25, 75.30, thereabout. So this is a daily time frame, sequence of higher lows, higher highs, nice and bullish. Breakout above this consolidation, retest and a move higher. 4 hourly, higher lows. Then therefore I am looking for a pullback to this area here, 75.30, 75.25, and then a rally from there. If that is to happen, then my stop should be down here, 74.70. If I'm a little bit more cautious, it will be 7,500. So about 30 to maybe 60 points of risk on this trade for a potential push higher and the retest of these current swing highs at 76.26. So almost 100 points of potential gain for 30 points of risk. From the risk to reward ratio point of view, this makes sense to me. So we have 1, 2, 3 and a bit, or at least 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio, and I'm paying attention to this. So we should see if this triggers, and if it does, I'll keep you informed probably tomorrow. If it doesn't, then we'll reassess it again. Now the other thing that I am paying attention to very quickly, and I'm aware of a time, I'll stop very soon because I need to go and start the broadcast on TraderCast. So a couple of things that I was paying attention to was on silver, and silver actually had this nice bullish reversal higher. Silver was setting up for 2270 entry. So this is the silver going sideways and creating an oversold bounce back low, higher low, slightly higher low. So I was looking at this 2270 area for a potential fill, but that didn't happen. So the price came close to it, but it didn't go all the way down. If the price did go down to 2270, I would be looking for a bullish reaction higher, and then that could open the way for a potential move towards 2370 and even higher. Instead, we saw some breaking news and a bullish reaction. So from the price action point of view, this is also tradable. This is known as a continuation pattern breakout. Some people call it a pennant, some people might call it as a flag or a triangle, but the way this plays out in most of the cases is you see a breakout in a direction of the prevailing trend, and people who tend to trade these type of patterns, they would take the widest point of either this consolidation and extend that for the first profit taking, which will bring us to these highs. Or if they're a little bit more speculative, they would see where the breakout was from the previous consolidation and extend that many points to the upside, and that gives them the target, which is in our case 2365, 2370. It didn't trigger, but that's what I was looking at. I was looking at 2270 for a rally from there. I would need to reassess this and see if I get another go at silver, but this looks quite nice and bullish at the moment. From the currencies point of view, I was showing you my trade on dollar yen. So what we have here is the dollar yen is nicely uptrending. There is a likelihood that we will see some further monetary policy tightening in US because of that high inflation read, and most of the analysts are now predicting a number of rate hikes starting in March, and if that's the case, that would normally indicate a US dollar strength going forward against other currencies, and in this case we have US dollar against Japanese yen, and that would normally mean that US dollar should strengthen and yen should weaken, and therefore we should see something like this. So pullback rally or a breakout and rally. So since I'm already in this trade from 113.92, which is close to these lows, I'm happy to hold it. I might be proven wrong. This could be a corrective pullback and we could see a rally, but from the trend point of view, there is a little resistance, and I would like to see if we get a reversal and a breakout higher. This area here is also of interest for me because I can take the fib from here to here. This is 50% fib retracement, so this is nothing more than profit taking in my book. So basically people who will long from here are taking partial profits, and that's causing the price to move a little bit lower. So I'll keep an eye on this. If I am wrong, I will definitely move my stop very, very quickly. If I see the loss of 114, I would like to be out of this trade and therefore exit and no longer be in this trade, because it would no longer make sense. It just wouldn't. So let me just show you this again, just in the case if somebody is joining us late. This is what I currently have open. This is my only open position. My only open position is long dollar Japanese yen. It's based in a swing type setup, therefore I'm holding this position open for a number of hours, days, possibly even a week. So it's not going to be closed intraday like the positions that I had in Euro Aussie and gold towards the end of last week. So this is a swing type trade and I'm looking for the extension. Pullback lower, loss of 114 would definitely change my outlook, and I would get out of this position. I would like to take profit towards 116. I'll keep an eye on this. If the price comes close to 114, I'll get out either by moving the stop at break even, which I can do like doing so, or moving the stop slightly above. But currently I'm keeping my stop down here. It's about 35 points of risk. Happy to hold it. I'm not changing it. Okay, that's me for today. This was fast and furious as per normal. Hopefully you're enjoying these sessions. They're very much factual and straight to the point. I'm just talking about few markets that I'm paying attention to. So yet again, if you're looking for the education, if you're brand new, check out some of my courses on mytradingskills.com. Some of them are free. Just need to register and go through them. I'm pretty sure you'll find them very useful. There's a great Trustpilot rating, so see what other people are saying. Plus, you're not paying anything. You can just test it. If you're looking for a community of traders, come and join me on TraderCast.com, where I would go into more detail setup. I'll be talking about the top 5 things we should know before we start trading. Today we'll talk about the detailed market analysis and some trading setups for popular markets, including some of these that we were talking about today. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, stay safe, happy trading, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.